Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're gonna be jumping into another session of Epic 7 out today. Got some more Guild War for you guys. Jumping in here, of course, before we begin, the joke of the day from Icarus. I shouldn't have hired dwarves and hobbits to run my Middle-earth restaurant. I'm always short-staffed. Too good, too good. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we're going to be going up against here. I believe it's going to be this tower here. I will slap you. And you return slap him before you can finish his sentence, right? This first team here has Bellion, Rem, and Arby. It's going to be quite interesting to go up against. For this, I'm actually going to be bringing in my maid, Chloe. She's going to be a cleanser, a reviver, and a healer for the team. And she's going to be on Water's Origin. I'm anticipating the Arby to be a bit faster than 200 something speed. Probably like 250, 260. So if he hits the maid Chloe for a good chunk of damage, then she gets to push up her combat readiness, and she gets to attack buff the Spez before he takes a turn. But speaking of which, we have Spez over here. He's on speed and crit, he's on Portrait of the Saviors, and he'll be trying to extinct this Rem first before we work on that Arby. Next up we have Solitaria. So Solitaria's here, and she's on speed and resist, so she will be hopefully not getting debuffed. I know Bellion can give herself the effectiveness buff, and hopefully she'll be able to help control the team, especially that Bellion, because she's the biggest threat after that Rem gets taken out. For the second team, we've got FCC, Spear and Eye, Celine, and Aiden. So for this, I'm actually going out on a limb, and we're going to use Jenna. So Shepherd Jenna here, she's going to be holding Book, which is going to be great for some soul burns, but her S2 is the main reason why I'm going for this, because she has Frostbite, and this is not an attack skill. So what this does is her S2 has a 100% chance to decrease buff durations by 1 turn, getting rid of the immunity set, and inflicting Frostbite before granting immunity to everyone on my team. So what this will do is this will go ahead and put Frostbite on everybody, and then Bihu is actually going to be going first here, so he's 280 speed. I actually re-geared him, and he's quite nice. Now, Seal of Capture, and he'll be able to push up my team and also inflict a bunch of burns. Now, the good thing about burns is that they're really good against Spirit Eye Celine, and the fact that he's on his artifact, the Seal of Capture, makes it so I can still inflict burns onto Aiden, and then still detonate them. Now, falling into that kind of true damage sort of damage that I'm going for, true damage. Going for Karina, and she's going to be on her own artifact, so she can be dealing some chip damage as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see how it goes. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. So Solitary gets to go first. The Arby is actually pretty slow relative to my maid. He's only slightly above 200 speed, but let's go ahead and strip the immunity here and hopefully get this stun. If we do, then we're in pretty good shape. There we go, very, very nice. Arby's gonna go hit the maid Chloe, she's gonna get pushed up. Actually, Spez, go ahead and dealing a good chunk of damage there. Let's go ahead and pop the S3. I know it's a little early for the cleanse, because technically the Bellion still hasn't gone yet, but that's fine, because we can go for a kill on the Rem. If I had killed the Arby first, it wouldn't have been good, because then the Rem can cleanse herself and get that demon buff. So we're going to just wait this out. We're going to get hit here, but that is perfectly fine. Let's see if we can go ahead and strip this Bellion. Nope, she resists. Can we get some stuns in here? Oh, very nice stun on that Arby. Let's see if we can hit this Bellion. We can get a stun. Oh, very nice. Alright, so with that, Spez should go ahead and lap the Arby here, which is good. Nice little stun on the Bellion. Please don't kill the Arby with this. Oh, it does kill! That's really bad. That's okay. We do come back with this we're blinded, however, I'm gonna go in onto this Bellion here. There we go. Very nice hit from the Spez, and can we get a stun? No stun. Solitaria does have her S3 though, so we can push this RB back, and then Spez should have this. Okay, so very, very clean first round here. We did have a little, I mean, there's a little bit of RNG here with this hit chance, but I think even if we miss, should be able to kill, but no, Spez is too good. Alright, so that is round 1 done. Let's go ahead and jump into round number 2, where Bihu gets to shine. So his S3 actually makes it so that he puts Unbuffable for 2 turns. It's great against FCC because her whole gimmick is just putting barriers on everybody, and it synergizes quite well with units like Spirit Eye Celine. However, it seems like 15% is also something that works quite well. Let's go ahead and use her S2 to put Frostbite on everybody. And I'm just going to pop Karina's S3 onto this Spirit Eye Celine. Frostbite makes it so that there's no damage share, so we should be able to get a good chunk of damage in. And hopefully burst her down. Very nice. And with Bihu, I'm going to just Soul Burn and try... Actually, do I need the Soul Burn here? Probably not. Right? Yeah, let's just go for the S1. There we go. So as long as we get a burn, it is perfectly fine. There's no skill null that's going to be coming out here, because everyone is unbuffable. Aiden is going to go and probably nuke our Shepherd Jenna, unfortunately. But no crit. That's actually pretty good for me. Not sure why that they didn't crit there, but I'll take it. Alright, let's go for Bihu. Does he go for the Aiden here? We can do it, right? Because the artifact is 100% chance to burn. Oh, so there you go. See? I think we did hit, actually. Even if we didn't, the single burn there would have been detonated regardless, and I think we would have been fine. Let's go ahead and use Jenna's S3. So I know Lethe also has the Frostbite debuff, but Jenna is actually the only one that can apply it without hitting the opponent. Lethe still has to hit the opponent with her S3 in order to put that on. Okay, this FCC looks like she does have a little bit of resist on her, but not enough for this, hopefully. Oh, there we go. Look at all those burns getting detonated. Bihu making quick work out of this entire team. So that's what I like to see. And Jenna also carrying her own weight. So for the second match over here, we're going to be attacking this tower over here, Dirty Dan, and they have some pretty interesting teams. So the first one, we got May Chloe, Arwell, and Emma Bologna. So it's a single DPS unit with reviving and mitigation. So this is actually lending itself pretty easily to a cleave team, which I don't necessarily do because my units are quite slow, but we can play to our advantage of a slower cleave with Jenna here. So she's only about 260, just below 260 speed. And along with her S2, that prevents that damage share, right? We're going to essentially nullify the fact that Arwell is on the opponent's team. We can also get a 80% chance to defense break for 2 turns, and you get to decrease combat readiness and push back the opponent's team with her S3. So we're going to be utilizing that in this match over here. Now, with the Soul Burn that Jenna can carry her own book for, we should be able to proc the Jacko, who's able to nuke one of the units. We'll see who gets defense broken and who we prioritize. But the main goal here is to get rid of Bologna as soon as possible, so that Briarwitch Iseria's passive will prevent the May Chloe from reviving anyone. We're going to keep Briarwitch on the Guiding Light, just to make sure that she stays out of harm's way, to dodge the Arwell May Chloe that are going to be attacking her for sure. For the second team over here, we got C. Lilius and double Assyrias. So we got Summertime Assyria and Briarwitch Assyria, to which we're just going to bring in Ed and Champion Zerato. So this is my standard Ed that I use in RTA. I actually got a little bit of an upgrade, almost 22k health now, which I'm very proud of. And got Champion Zerato. He's usually on Aila Violin, but there's no need for it here. So we got him on Proof of Valor to help him survive a little bit. I decreased his bulk and increased his damage output, so let's see how that works out. Arwell's also here just to act as damage mitigation for the team to help everyone stay alive, you know, in case shenanigans happen. But let's go ahead and jump into this and see how it goes, right? We actually get to go first, which is kind of expected, but the Mage Chloe is actually pretty fast. Okay, I'm hoping that because it's a faster made Chloe, that we actually get to... Ooh, okay, nice frostbite on everybody. See if we can land some defense breaks, or at least some stuns with Jacko's passive here. But I'm hoping, yes, there we go, that we land some debuffs on this Mage Chloe, right? Now, defense break is only on the Arwell, which kinda sucks, but let's go ahead and just use the S3 onto the Bellona. There is no damage share or mitigation, so this should very, very easily finish her off. So there you guys go. Oh my god, we're just shredding through these units right here. Right, and Jenna basically just setting us up for this success. We should be able to finish everybody off on this next turn. I mean, Briarwitch is stealth. The only person that can be hit is our Jenna. And yeah, Jacko should pretty much be able to clean this up on the next turn. There we go, getting those extra hits in. Let's reapply that frostbite. Let's get that immunity for everybody. Mage Chloe is going to be able to cleanse, but look, no revives because of Briarwitch, and that is perfectly fine by me. Let's go for an S3. Let's give ourselves an attack buff yet again. And there you go, Jacko, absolutely insane unit. Alright, so for round number 2, this is a sit back and relax type of game. That's actually pretty fast Briarwitch. You see, it's faster than my Ed, actually. So it's a pretty impressive build. Here we go, she's going to go ahead and rip her S3. And Champion Zerato, who took the brunt of Lilius's provokes and everything, because he is dark, is, yeah, he's going to be lashing out. So the issue here is, we do need to proc this Briarwitch, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of her passive, so let's proc the Immortality. There we go. Because she already has Unbuffable, which means we can finish her off here. There we go, very nice. And let us go for a hit on the Sea Lilius. I know that prevents the Sea Lilius from dual attack into my Champion Zerato here, but, or she can just 15%, you know what, that's perfectly fine. Alright, hit the Ed, very good, we cleanse that, we counter. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. Champion Zerato has actually done all too much. Oh, sorry, spoke too soon. So there you go. It was actually pretty funny because Champion Zerato did deflect back the redirected provoke, which is why everyone was attacking Arwell instead. But if they had attacked like Champ Z, this match would have ended so much sooner. And last but not least, we have the Stronghold going up against Mamba 20. So their first team is composed of Peyra, Apoc, Ravi, and Singelica. A little bit weird, but we're going to go ahead and use Shepherd Jenna into this once more because Escort is something that she can bypass, just like we did with the Arwell in the previous match. So Shepherd Jenna here, we're going to use the S2, inflict the Frostbite, and hopefully the S3 is actually going to go ahead and defense break the Apoc Ravi. That would be very nice. Now, we're going to bring in our Little Queen Charlotte as our main damage dealer here. She's going to be on Hellcutter. She's quite bulky. She's my RTA build. Not a full nuke build, but going to be enough damage to one-shot the Apoc, especially if there's no damage share or mitigation. Gonna bring in my Mediator Cowric as well for the attack buff and the cleansing from all of Peyra's debuffs and shenanigans. The attack buff plus Hellcutter should be way more than enough to finish off this Ravi. Now, my LQC might not get pushed up here because the Peyra has Restrict, which is actually going to help out quite a bit in terms of making sure that I get maximum number of Hellcutter stacks before unleashing pushing the S3 into the Ravi. For the second team, we got FCC Luna and Destina, and I'm going to bring in DJB because he's very good into FCC, because every turn she'll replenish a barrier, and we can just invert all of them. So the other thing is DJB can push up our team. Now Arunka is going to be here to take advantage of the barriers, and we're going to try to use her to nuke down the Destina or the FCC if possible. And we're going to bring in our Lilibet because I think she's going to be a pretty fun little addition to the team. Plus she has Extinction on her S3, which means that we can prevent this Luna from getting revived. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. She's not the most optimal build, but she should hopefully have enough damage to take out Luna. Alright, so we're gonna go for... Oh, wait a minute. That is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted at all. Okay, let's see then. Let's go for an Soulburn S2. Get that Frostbite up. Let's do the S3 and push back the entire team. Hopefully. Yeah, I was not expecting Pero to not be geared, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. I think I do want the attack buff here, so let's go for that. And I don't really care if anyone laps the LQC here. So Singelica's gonna go, that's perfectly fine. She only gives herself immortality, so it's not gonna do too much here. Ooh, but ooh, she did cleanse the Frostbite. This is not going according to plan, which is a little unfortunate, because now LQC is gonna bonk and this Ravi, it's gonna hurt. So let us go for this. I'm gonna go for the S2. Let's go strip everything and let her take an extra turn here. This will give us an extra Hellcutter stack on the LQC. Alright, so there we go. Hardly taking any damage. Let's go for an S3 into this defense broken A Ravi. Hopefully it's enough damage now with all the Hellcutter stacks and the attack buff. Oh, never mind. That nuke through the Para as well. Absolutely disgusting amounts of damage. Yeah, so there we go. Now all we have to do is bypass this Singelica, which I think we could do with the S2. There we go. Get rid of that and poke her down. Nice and easy. Okay, for the second team over here, this is where the DJB gets to shine, because we get to invert all of these barriers. Do I need to push up right now? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and weaken the Luna. Oh, that dual attack actually helped quite a bit. Let us go for an S3, and let's just finish off the Luna here. I think it's actually a pretty tanky bruisery Luna. Yeah, look at that. Pretty tanky there, so without the dual attack we wouldn't have killed. However, I could have just went for an S2 and then an S3, and Lilibet would have gotten an extra turn there. So let's break the skill null here with the Arunka, and let's do this S1 to break the skill null there. Okay, so we don't have an attack buffer, but that is perfectly fine. We can still do quite a bit of damage with this S3, so let's go for it. Okay, that was quite a bit of damage, actually. Let's go for the S2. Ooh, do we go for the S2 here? Because Destina still has her revive. Let us go for an S1. Let's just finish off the FCC, just so she doesn't mitigate any damage here. We'll go for the S1. I can push up with the DJB soon, but let's do this. And with Arunka, we can Soulburn. Alright, and just chip down this Destina. She will be using her S3. At this point, I am going to be pushing up. Now, I'm not going to be cutting this Destina, but she's going to S3 and revive, and my Lilibet and Arunka are going to be right there, hot on her heels, to finish off the FCC when she comes back. Luna can't come back because Lilibet did S3, so we are fine in that regard. And in fact, we're just going to go ahead and S3 her here, extinct her, so that the next time Destina, if she lives that long, which she probably won't be able to revive the FCC either, right? There you go, Iberius' Tooth, wow, doing a lot of damage. Alright, and Lilibet gets to finish things off with a little snip action. And there you guys have it. Pretty clean little fight, don't you think? But yeah, that is gonna be it for the video today. Let me know what you guys think of Shepherd Jenna in the comment section down below. I think she's a pretty underrated specialty change unit. But, you know, she's a 3-star. She's free to build, so give her a go. With that being said though, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.